Rajon Rondo has been arrested. Happened Sunday in Jackson County, Indiana.
Rajon Rondo is out on bond after being arrested in Indiana.
Jail briefly over the weekend after being arrested in southern Indiana
for unlawful carrying of a handgun and possession of paraphernalia.
How did this once famous NBA player end up in jail? We're talking about Rajon Rondo, the legend who shakes the NBA court. You all must be wondering what led to his sentencing. We have other shocking news about him as well. It seems he's retiring. Rajon Rondo's basketball career has been quite a roller coaster ride. From helping the Boston Celtics secure a victory against the Lakers in the 2008 NBA Finals, to winning another championship with the Lakers in 2020, he's had his fair share of highs and lows on the court. With nearly 1,000 games played for 9 different teams over 16 NBA seasons, Rondo has left a lasting impact on the league. Now, after playing his last game nearly 2 years ago, he's officially announced his retirement from professional basketball. Former Chicago Bulls guard Rajon Rondo found himself in the spotlight recently, but not for the right reasons. Shocking reports reveal that Rondo was arrested in Indiana, facing charges like unlawful possession of a firearm, drug paraphernalia, and marijuana. It all started with a regular traffic stop in Jackson County, Indiana. But when the trooper caught a whiff of something suspicious from Rondo's car, things took a wild turn. According to police, Rajon Rondo is prohibited from possessing the firearm due to a protection order against him. Additionally, a juvenile who was also in the car was released to a family member. A hearing regarding the matter is scheduled for June 13th. From NBA courts to courtroom benches, Rajon Rondo's journey is full of twists and turns. It all started in Louisville, Kentucky, where his basketball skills stood out from a young age. After making a name for himself at the University of Kentucky, Rondo entered the NBA with big dreams. Drafted by the Phoenix Suns in 2006, he quickly became a star player for the Boston Celtics. But that's just the beginning of his story. From championship glory with the Celtics to another ring with the Lakers, Rondo's career had some serious highs. He won 2 NBA championships and racked up 4 All-Star selections and 4 All-Defensive Team honors. Rajon Rondo's journey in the NBA took a turn after his time in Boston. Traded to Dallas during the 2014-15 season, he found himself moving between different teams. Despite the changes, Rondo showcased his playmaking skills, leading the league in assists during his stint with the Sacramento Kings in 2015 and 16. However, he rarely spent consecutive years with the same team. It wasn't until his tenure with the Lakers in 2018 and 19 and 2019 and 20 that he experienced some continuity. Rondo played a great role alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, contributing to the Lakers' NBA title victory in 2020. But Rondo's journey wasn't all smooth sailing. His intense drive often landed him in hot water, causing clashes both on and off the court. Yet it's his actions outside of basketball that are now casting a shadow over his accomplishments. What exactly happened? Let's find out. Rondo's got a big problem because he wasn't supposed to have a gun, but he did. Why? Well, it all goes back to some serious trouble he got into before. There was this incident where a woman accused him of threatening her life in 2022. Even though they sorted things out later, it looks like there were still some unresolved issues hanging around. From dominating the courts in Louisville to making waves at the University of Kentucky, Rondo's journey started with a bang. But what caught the eye of NBA scouts? In 2006, Rondo kicked off his NBA journey with the Phoenix Suns, but it was with the Boston Celtics where he really made his mark. Teaming up with stars like Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, Rondo wowed fans with his amazing vision and knack for setting up plays. His skills played a huge role in the Celtics' triumphs, including their big NBA title win in 2008. From battling tough opponents to overcoming injuries, Rondo never backed down. And in 2020, he won his second NBA title with the Lakers. With 16 seasons under his belt, he's proven himself as one of the sharpest point guards in the league. Because of his dazzling assists to fierce competition, Rondo won hearts on and off the court. So what happens to athletes after they retire? Well, Rondo's case sheds light on the challenges they might face. And it's not just about breaking the law, it's about the serious consequences that come with it, like violating court orders and getting involved with firearms and drugs. Rondo's story is a reminder that following the rules is crucial because ignoring them could land you in serious trouble. As athletes transition from the spotlight to life after sports, they often face unexpected challenges. But when legal troubles arise, it becomes a lot more challenging. Despite his basketball success, his reputation is now under scrutiny. Meanwhile, the incident has drawn attention to Rondo's brief stint with the Chicago Bulls during the 2016-17 NBA season. Signed to a lucrative 2-year contract worth $28 million, Rondo's tenure in Chicago was marked by both promise and disappointment. Over the course of the regular season, he contributed solidly to the team's performance, averaging 7.8 points, 6.7 assists, and 5.1 rebounds per game across 69 appearances. His efforts played a key role in securing the Bulls' qualification for the postseason, albeit as the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. One of Rondo's standout moments as a Bull came during the playoffs, where he played a great role in the team's early success against the Boston Celtics in the first round. His leadership and on-court prowess helped the Bulls secure a 2-0 series lead before a thumb injury sidelined him, ultimately leading to the team's defeat in the series. Just when it seemed like Rondo was making waves with the Bulls, they decided to cut ties with him at the end of the season. This marked the end of his time in Chicago. But this isn't just about Rondo. It's got people wondering about athletes and their behavior off the court. Should sports teams crack down harder on players when they mess up, especially with guns involved? Rondo's situation reveals a bigger issue: the dangers of guns and the importance of knowing how to use them safely. But as he faces the legal system, it's a wake-up call for all athletes and famous people. No matter who you are, following the law and acting responsibly are key. We don't know what will happen with Rondo's case, but it's got everyone talking about accountability and how we behave. Back in May 2022, there was some drama surrounding Rajon Rondo. ESPN spilled the beans that an emergency protective order against him got thrown out on a Thursday. Turns out the two sides had a powwow and struck a deal that same Thursday, waving goodbye to the order. Nobody knows what the agreement was or what the juicy details are. On May 13th, the lady filed an emergency protective order against Rondo. According to some reports, she claimed that Rondo was chilling at her place, playing video games with her son. But when she asked her son to lend a hand with the laundry, Rondo apparently went all Hulk mode and ripped the video game console off the wall. Then he just got up and left. After the whole video game meltdown, things escalated even further. The lady claims that Rondo actually swung back by her place and he had a gun with him. She says he straight up told her, "You're dead," and demanded to see her son and daughter outside. The lady mentioned in the report that she's scared stiff for herself and her kids' safety. She also spilled the beans that Rondo has a history of acting all crazy and explosive. Despite all this drama, Rondo didn't get arrested or charged with any crime. In a recent appearance on the All the Smoke podcast, Rajon Rondo, the 38-year-old point guard, made a definitive statement about his future in the NBA. When asked if the league had seen the last of him as a player, Rondo is quick to respond, saying, "Absolutely, yeah, I'm done. I'd rather spend time with my kids." Later in the podcast, he referred to himself as a full-time dad whenever I can be. It seems like Rondo is ready to embrace his role as a dedicated father and leave his basketball career behind. But now, with this legal hiccup, will his reputation take a hit, or will he get a chance to redeem himself? Only time will tell, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding saga.